This is Leah Cohen, the bone video, axial skeleton video continuing. We are now going to look at the sutures, and there's 4 sutures. The front suture is this one right here, and it is made by the frontal bone and the 2 parietal bones. The next is the sagittal suture, which is this middle one right here, and it is made by both of the parietal bones. The next is the back suture right here, and it is called the lambdoid suture, named after the physics letter lambda, and it is made by the occipital bone and the 2 parietal bones. And the next is the squamous suture, which is right here, and it is made by the temporal bone and the parietal bones. Next, we're going to talk about the facial bones. And we have the maxilla, which is the top lip right here. We have the alveolar process, which are what we know as the gum, the bone underneath the gums that hold our teeth roots in. We have the nasal bone, which is actually this point right there. We have the zygomatic arch, which is right here, that we know as our cheekbones, and it is actually formed by the temporal and zygomatic bones. We have the ethmoid bone, which is a very thin nose bone inside, and we have the vomer, which is this very thin vertical bone right there. And the vomer and the ethmoid bones, they form the bony nasal septum. We have the inferior nasal concha, which is inside, and it is the lateral wall of the nasal cavity. Now we have the jaw, which is the mandible right here. And we have the body of the mandible, which is this large area right here. We have the angle, which is a 90-degree angle right here. We have the ramus, which is this, the L vertical edge of the 90-degree angle. We have the mandibular condyle, which is the joint at the top of the mandible right here. We have the mandibular notch, which is this U-shaped right here. And lastly, we have the coronad process, which is this notch right there, front, left and right side, and that actually holds the muscles to keep our mouth shut.